Would you call him a scammer?
I can call him a scammer, yeah.
I'm scared to say anything because every time I fucking say anything, y'all just sit up there and talk about how much I'm defending him.
Asking if Usman is using Kim is like asking if the sky is blue or asking if the sun is hot. Usman has obviously been using Kim to get a boost in his career, but it looks like Kim has finally come to her senses.
What is the status of your relationship today, Kim?
We are not together.
Not together.
No.
Done, over with.
Yes.
Finally. I'm not happy for her, I'm happy for the child they were planning to adopt. The poor child dodged a bullet. Just try to imagine having Kim as a mother and Usman as a father. It would be a nightmare.
I ended this, okay?
Hold on a second, that's not how I remember it. Why is Kim saying that she was the one who ended the relationship? Kim threw her engagement ring at Usman, but then 5 minutes later she runs back to Usman and tries to get back with him. But he basically told her no, he was done. That's what I remember. So Kim didn't end the relationship, Usman did. Did something happen behind the camera? Did the cameraman miss it? If he missed it, they gotta fire the guy. You can't miss something like this.
Please welcome Jamal.
Okay, that's what I wanna see. I love to see Jamal confronting Usman. It's always funny to see them talking, because Jamal is probably the only stepson who is way more mature than his own stepfather. Well, they're not stepson and stepfather anymore, but their interactions are gonna be even more funny now, since Jamal doesn't really have to hold himself back anymore. Last time, Jamal was trying to be polite because of Kim, but since Kim and Usman are not together anymore, Jamal can say what he truly thinks about Usman.
I hope everyone sees him for what he is. You know what I'm saying? Selfish, narcissistic, and really needs to get his shit together.
I'm pretty sure everyone sees Usman that way. The only one who can't see it is Kim. But it would be pretty nice to see someone saying this to Usman, you know, just for the laughs.
I always was skeptical about him from day one because it just didn't make sense. Did Usman ever really want it to work?
I broke up with him. He did not break up with me.
She wants to believe it was her that ended it. But basically, to me, what I think is Usman was like, look, I want a kid with a second wife. And then my mom still said, yes, yes. He was like, oh, you know what? I don't want to have my own kid. I don't want to adopt a kid. So if anything, he guilted her into breaking up.
That's so true. You're right, you're right.
By the look on Kim's face, it looks like she's in denial. I like to say that not even Stevie Wonder is as blind as Kim, and it looks like this statement is still true.
And I feel like you broke up with him, but it's like he pushed you to do it. And so now he doesn't look as bad.
Why are they still pretending that Kim was the one who ended it? That's not what happened. Am I also as blind as Stevie Wonder? Because that's not what I watched.
He loved her for reasons of what she could do for him. Their relationship didn't make sense to me, and his reasonings didn't make sense.
You're not talking about that when she was coming to me and making me that I really need child.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room that nobody wants to talk about?
Big Ed is the elephant in the room. Is he gonna talk about himself? Typical Ed, always wanting to make it about himself.
What is the elephant in the room?
Like it or not, he's more worried about his reputation and promoting his music. It makes him appear like an opportunist.
The hypocrisy of Big Ed is unbelievable. How is he gonna try to call someone out for promoting themselves when Big Ed has tattoos of himself? And he likes to promote himself with stickers. Stickers of his face. There are some crazy stories about the Big Ed stickers, you know? In my last Big Ed video, one of my viewers said, my cousin served him in a casino and instead of a tip, he gave him a sticker of himself. So yeah, Big Ed doesn't have the high moral ground to complain about someone trying to promote themselves.
I cannot stand people accusing me from America, calling me scammer, when I am not in the position to even need from somebody.
Let's take a moment to appreciate Angela and Michael mirroring each other, while intently listening to the alternative versions of themselves.
Would you call him a scammer?
I can call him a scammer, yeah.
You think he's a scammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's using you and your love and he's taking advantage of it.
I'm scared to say anything because every time I fucking say anything, y'all just sit up there and talk about how much I'm defending him. You're damn fucking right I'm gonna defend him. Because you love him. And you know why? Because y'all aren't laying in bed with me and him at 5, 6 in the morning.
To be fair with Usman, I also blame Kim for the situation, because Kim is 52 years old. Most 52-year-old women are extremely wise and mature, but Kim acts like one of those teenagers who are obsessed with dating a rapper, and she had to go look for a rapper in Nigeria, as if there was a shortage of rappers in America.
Jamal, what do you think Usman's end goal was?
I think his intentions with my mom were like selfish and narcissistic, and you worked her and broke her down. and broke her into pieces, which I said I was gonna have to fix.
We are not talking about that. I am not the one who cannot give the child. Why?
Hey, Usman, please stop over-talking me.
You know, for a second there, Jamal kinda sounded like Kim. And it's funny how Jamal said everything, but he didn't answer the question. But I agree with Jamal 100%.
Do you guys agree?
Yes, we agree 100. I am so much agree with him.
I think Usman low-key played the fuck out of my mom.
No. That's not true.
Y'all can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't feel like he played me.
I can't believe Kim is the only one who can't see it. You know, there is an old joke about the Nile being a river in Egypt.
What is she, an Egyptian crocodile? Because she is in denial.
You are so in denial. You need therapy.
If you love somebody so much, you're going to do whatever you have to do to keep that marriage.
So, is this relationship is all about Kimberly or is about Kimberly and I?
But if it's two people, then why did you let so many outside factors make an issue of the relationship?
No, I'm talking to Jogi. I want to admit to anything that we say I'm wrong about.
You don't like the tough questions, Usman.
I want to admit anything that you say I'm wrong.
I just love to see these two arguing. It's just so funny. It's like Usman is afraid to see Jamal talking because he keeps interrupting him. It's the second time this has happened. I can only laugh. It's always so funny when it happens. I would really like to see Usman in the studio with them, you know, interacting with the other cast members behind the cameras in the party, you know. It would have been way more entertaining. Damn immigration laws.
Not good hair.
But we have sex. How can you have sex with somebody you didn't love?
What?
Are you kidding me?
You serious?
That's exactly what happens when two extremely different cultures collide, and that's the reason why this relationship was doomed to fail from the start. The cultural difference is just too big, and that's the reason why I think it would have been amazing to see Usman with the other cast members inside the same studio, you know, not talking through a screen. We would have way more examples of cultural shock sentences like this one.
Usman, are you saying that you cannot have sex with someone you don't love?
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, sure. Do you really believe in him? Because Usman always likes to say that it's his culture, but he seems to make a lot of exceptions when it's convenient for him. I remember he was very excited when he saw that potential second wife. I've never seen Usman smiling like this when he was with Kim, so I'm pretty sure Usman would make an exception for her as well.
Wow, I didn't know this part.
Yeah, now Kim knows the reason why Usman was talking on the phone so much during their last fight. Now everything is starting to make sense.
I'm sitting here fucking thinking about adopting a baby. You're on your phone all the fucking time. You can't even hold a conversation with me. We don't even have sex.
So yeah, it looks like this is the end of Kim and Usman. It's about time. Usman doesn't even want to argue anymore. He just gives up.
You know what? I'm wrong. Listen. I'm wrong. You guys are right. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I'm all right. I'm not gonna defend myself anymore.
But before the end, the elephant in the room has something else to say, because the elephant in the room really likes to have the final word in every discussion.
He wasn't in love with you.
Well, I think he was.
No.
And that's my opinion.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Honestly, I'm gonna miss this couple because their story was one of the most creative stories that I've ever seen on this show. Usman is really an artist, you know, always coming up with the most creative stuff to ruin her life. The combination of his evil creativity and her emotional instability made me laugh a lot. So yeah, my name is Mysterious Accent, and if you enjoy my content, consider subscribing to my channel. That's it for today. See you in the next video.